All right, here we are, another episode. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? There is Ollie Stanley 2.0, I'm going to call him from now on. The man is, I don't know, he kind of started trusting in this shit. You know what I'm saying? The energy's gone higher. He's been doing a lot more. I mean, he used to do a lot more shit back in the day. Now he's doing a lot more than that. And speaking of doing a lot more, we've got this thing going on. It's called Fighting World Entertainment. What are we gonna do? Ali, could you explain what are we doing with the Fighting World Entertainment?
Yeah. So it's like a UFC, it's like a virtual UFC on it, UFC 4. And we simulate fights like you can. And we have our own rankings and we put the fight together, get belts, just like how the UFC's run.
Exactly. So what we did is after last night's UFC, the whole world is changed now. Like Eddie Wineland came out of retirement. We had a bunch of fights. Now everything is different. From now on, well, before that, everything is the same, like Stipe and Francis had their trilogy with our organization, FWE. FWE one was Francis and Stipe, Charles Oliveira and Islam. And we had Figueiredo and Moreno 4. Moreno won the match. Islam Makhachev won the match. And also Francis Ngannou defended the title.
And I just want to point out that submission from Dustin Poirier against Michael Chandler. Did you see that?
He finally got the guillotine, though. He finally got that fucking guillotine now, didn't he? He finally got that guillotine. That was
insane.
Yeah, it was early. It was like 2 minutes in.
Yeah, you don't understand that the fights, right? Because, hang on. Because they took a while to upload because they're quite lengthy fights because they just didn't go. They all ended, for some reason, they all ended in 3 or 5.
Yeah. It was
so they were long. So they were just on my upload and I was panicking all night. Like, and then in the morning, they just kept uploading like really quick. We got CM Punk's back. Don't know why. I just saw him and I was like, yeah. He fought Alex Oliveira.
Could we please not talk about that? I actually forgot to upload that one.
This guy. All right, we'll save it for the next card.
Yeah, next card. Ollie Stanley's making his debut. So yeah, this guy's fighting. This guy's fighting now. I'm gonna be fighting as well. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm setting up you. We've got good stuff going on.
Yeah, great stuff. And when the new boxing game comes up, we're also gonna add that boxing game as well. And we're also
that game. That's incredible.
Yeah, that game. And do we have a kickboxing game, Ollie Stanley? Do we have a kickboxing game? I would also love to add kickboxing in there as well. Kickboxing, Muay Thai. You don't have those kind of games.
I found an old Bellator game with like the old Bellator fights, like Michael Chandler.
Yeah, I've heard about it a little bit. Yeah,
I saw it today and I was like, I'm getting that 100%.
Yeah, we're gonna play. I mean, I don't usually play video games. I mean, I do play. I don't play that much. But since I got this sweet-ass new Wi-Fi, I might start playing online now with Ollie. You know, we got to do competitions and stuff. And by the way, guys, we are only 3 subscribers away from hitting the 500 subscriber goal. So please subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If we hit 500 subs, we're gonna pick one special subscriber. We're gonna bring him in. We're gonna have a fighter on the show, and you can also talk to that fighter as well, ask your questions and everything. And we're gonna pick one subscriber. One lucky subscriber is gonna come on this show and talk to a fighter. Who's that fighter gonna be? I don't know. It could be Josh. It could be Sam Alvey. It could be Steve Cozzola. It could be Conor McGregor. Who knows?
I need to pick talks back up where I'm gonna leak his name. Chris Barnett.
Oh yeah, Chris Barnett. Yeah, the guy actually,
because he lost his last fight, so we kind of left him.
Yeah, and also I talked to Terrence McKinney. He said he'll come back. he'll text me back, but he hasn't. I'm gonna start talking to him again.
John Morgan, if you want to ask him any questions,
Yeah, we're gonna have
we're in talks with him.
crazy guests, and we're gonna do a couple collabs with the calf kicks guys. Listen, this show is gonna fucking blow up. The show is fucking already blown up.
Yeah, we're catching up to calf
Yeah.
kick. I like them. They're very good, but we are catching up really quick.
Yeah, we're gonna catch up.
The club with them's been coming for ages, more than 10 months.
Yeah, we're gonna have them on the show as well. We want to go on their show. Listen, the show is gonna grow. I love doing this. This is one of my passions besides fighting and punching people in the face. You know what I'm saying? I love doing this. I love punching people in the face. I love doing the podcast. I love riding my motorcycle. I love doing a lot of shit. Yeah. So we're gonna do all this stuff. You know, the fighting world entertainment. You know, boxing is coming to it as well. We might find a couple kickboxing games. Is there a kickboxing game? I want to know if there's a kickboxing game. I don't know if there's a kickboxing in Muay Thai. I don't know if there is one.
I'm not sure, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
that's all we can say.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hella fun. All right, so let's get to MMA stuff. This weekend, the past weekend, you know, the weekend that was, you know, 2 days ago. Two main events ended in injuries back to back in the first round. Fucking disappointing, man. Fucking disappointing. Now here's what I think. If this fight card, UFC 277, if this one ends in a fucking injury, I'm not gonna watch UFC again. Seriously. There might be a fucking curse. I don't know. I don't believe in curses. I don't believe in magic and all the voodoo shit. But if it happens, who knows? What are your thoughts on the fight? Just complete the whole.
Yeah, it was sad. I'm glad I didn't go to experience that.
Yeah. I'm also glad you didn't go. I was a little bit shocked that you didn't go because, you know, it's London. And knowing you'll never miss a fight card. But then you're like, I'm not going to go. I'm like, there might be something in it. There might be something that he's not going. And, you know, that happened. I'm fucking heartbroken for my guy, Tom Aspinall. I'm heartbroken.
Set up for such a good fight.
Yeah, it was such a good fight. And it was shaping to be a great fight, man. It was shaping up to be a great fight. I mean, did you see how fast they went at each other? Did you see how fast they were going at each other? I mean, when Curtis landed that 1-2, I was like, wow. And then he got dropped and then he went down. I'm like, fuck. He got dropped. And then he grabbed his knee. I'm like, oh, no. Oh man, I mean,
I've got to say though, Curtis Blades has so improved on striking.
Yeah, his striking
his power.
His striking is really good. I mean, he looked really good. All right, I've got the fucking full fight here. I'm not gonna show the whole full fight because we're gonna get copyright striked again. Not by UFC, by Mola TV. All right, I'm gonna try to share my screen here. The screen is, let me make it a little bit smaller for you guys. Jesus, man. Listen, I'm not good with this computer and shit. I might be teenager, but listen, I'm not good with computers at all. Like, I am not good with computers, let me tell you. All right, I'm gonna start sharing this. And this, and this, and this, and also share video panels. All right, Alisani, can you see the screen? All right, so
yes,
there it is. All right, here. Let me put this on mute. We don't need to hear fucking. How do I put it on mute? How do you put this on mute, man? There should be a button.
Press the volume by 14 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Good. No.
Oh yeah, I got it. All right. Right, here you go. Look, that one too. Listen, you see? It's right on his chest. I thought he dropped him for a second, from this angle with that speed. Look, he goes down. I thought he got knocked out, and then I saw his knee. And such a nice guy, Chris. Why am I calling him Chris? Curtis Blades. The guy is
Okay.
he's a nice guy, to be honest. A class act. He's a class act. He didn't follow with strikes. He didn't talk shit after the fight. Some fighters talk shit. They talk shit because
Justin Dora.
yeah. You're right. I mean, let's go back. All right. Let me put it on slow-mo. How do I put it on slow-mo? Listen, I'm not good with. All right.
Yeah, their playback speed. And slow.
I am not good with computers. All right, you see? He's setting up leg kick, boom.
Powerful leg kick.
It was a powerful leg kick. The backwards motion, the way he went backwards. I feel like, have you ever like have you ever like felt like when you're standing up, your knee kind of pops a little, you hear a pop? Have you ever experienced that? Like you're standing up, as you're standing up, your knee goes pop? Yeah. That it was the same thing, but it was at his MCL. Sometimes your knee pops when you're standing up. It's kind of making a little sound, but this time it wasn't just a sound. He popped his MCL, and MCL is bad. I actually tore my ACL. I tore about 80% of it. It didn't feel. It didn't. When I tore it, it didn't. I didn't feel the pain, that much pain. But my friend who tore his MCL, we were playing football in school. We were playing football, and he tore his MCL. Dude, he was screaming. And I don't know what, MCL is such a painful thing, man. I mean, let's look at it again. Let me make it slower, a lot slower. 0.25, 0.25. All right. Here we go. You see? Let me go back. The leg kick, he lands the leg kick. Look at his foot. Look at his feet. Look at his feet right here. He is in an awkward position as he got hit when Chris. My God, why am I keep calling him Chris? When Blades went 1-2, and the 2 hit him on the chest. With the force of his punches and the bad position of his legs, his MCL popped. Look. He goes down, boom, right there it popped. It's okay right here. It's okay, boom, right there. The knee is okay, look, it's okay right here. As soon as he put it down, the knee popped. As soon as he put his knee down, the knee popped. Now, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I gotta tell you, that hurts a lot. I mean, that hurts a lot. I've torn my ACL, I've broken toes, broken hand, everything. I felt it all, but never tore my MCL. And I asked my doctor, who lives next to me, like he's like he lives 2 blocks next to me away. I talked to him. I was like, which one is more painful, MCL or ACL? He was like, MCL is more painful. MCL takes less to recover from, but it's more painful. ACL takes more, but it's less painful. I mean, you cannot be like, when I tore my MCL, I wish it was an ACL, because you're gonna be out for a year. And if you tore an ACL, I'm like, man, I wish it wasn't my ACL, it was my MCL, because you're gonna feel a lot more pain. All right. So what's next for Curtis Blades? He said he's not gonna do a rematch. I mean, he didn't say exactly, but he said he's not gonna fight anyone ranked below him. What do you do with Curtis Blades right now?
It's tough. We'll see. Because Stipe and John Jones has been brewing for months. So, and Francis, what rank is he? 4.
Yeah, he's
Who's
4.
3? Cyril Gahn, Tai Tuivasa, loser.
Or winner, I don't know.
We'll see what the UFC want to do.
Here's the thing: if Cyril Gahn wins, he fights Curtis Blades. If Tai Tuivasa wins, I mean, listen, win or lose, Curtis Blades should fight Cyril Gahn, because if he loses, he's going to be on a 2-fight losing streak. If he beats him, then he's next in line. If he wins, he's also 1-on-1 in his last 2. So win or lose, Cyril Gahn should fight Curtis Blades. If because the heavyweight division is so stacked that you cannot just get a title shot after one win. You cannot get a title shot after a win. Just win. You lost your last fight and you get a win, you cannot get a title shot. So that's that. John Jones and Stipe, they're gonna fight. I don't know when. The co-main event. What is your reaction to the co-main event?
I mean, masterclass from Jack Hermanson.
Yeah.
He needed it.
Yeah, he needed that.
Because Jack Hermanson, when was his last win? He fought Vettori.
No, he lost to Vettori.
Lost. Yeah, I know. I'm just listening now. He lost to Sean Strickland. But who was his last win?
I actually don't remember. I don't know.
I think might be. Is it Gas?
No, he beat Gastelum. He beat Gastelum.
Yeah, I know he beat.
Then he lost to somebody. Yeah, he lost to Marvin Vettori. Then he won against.
He won against someone. I just can't remember.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah, look it up, please. I'm so confused on that one.
Yeah, I'm actually really confused as well. I don't know who he beat though. I actually don't know who he beat. Are we gonna go on Tapology?
Who is it?
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe.
He definitely beat. Did he have one fight last year? I think.
Yeah, I remember. He beat. Let me see. He lost to Sean Strickland. He beat Edmund Shabazian.
Oh yeah.
He beat him by decision.
When was that?
Oh wait, it went away. God, I hate. It was UFC. Wait a minute. Where is it? It was UFC Font versus Garbrandt. It was May 22nd of 2021.
Oh, of course. I haven't watched it. That's the only fight night I haven't watched it last year.
Yeah, he was supposed to fight at May 15. Then he fought at May 22nd.
May 15?
Yeah, he was supposed to fight at 262. Then it was canceled. Then he fought at UFC Fight Night, Font versus Garbrandt. So he needed that win. But Chris Curtis, he was so frustrated. He went double middle fingers, and he started talking shit middle of the octagon. I mean, what did Jack Hermanson say to him? Because he went double middle fingers, and he said, "Fuck you," right? And that "fuck you" was scary, man. He went, "Fuck you." Did he say "fuck you" or did he say something else? Because I know Jack is a nice guy.
He said, "You fucking pussy."
He said something like that. Something like that. All right. So
yeah.
what are we gonna do with him? I feel like let's throw him at let's do him with Darren Till in Sweden.
That third time the charm.
Yeah, third time's a charm.
Are they actually doing an event in Sweden?
I mean, there's been talks about it. I'm sorry if I'm eating on the show. I mean, I'm really hungry.
I don't remember. Sweden.
There was
And
there was talks of Sweden. There was big talks of
Well-
Sweden, and then it didn't happen. I mean, listen. He also said, let's legalize MMA in Norway. Let's do that shit. Let's do it in Norway.
that'll be fun.
Yeah. Why is MMA legal in some countries? I mean, it got legalized here just a couple, maybe like 6 months ago. And we only got 10 minutes. So what are we going to do, Alisani? We're going to wrap it up ASAP, or we should start recording again after this
Yeah.
one is over?
It's up
Which
to
one?
you.
Let's do it again after
Uh,
this one is over. Let's do it again after this one is over, because I've got a lot to talk about. All right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Let's legalize MMA in Norway. Jag Hermansen versus Darren Till, headline in Norway. How about that? The fans are going to be hungry, because when UFC has never been to a place and it sells out, how fast it sells out. Like when they came to London in March, you went there because you were hungry for some UFC. But
Because we were supposed to have
yeah.
Woodley and Leon Edwards before COVID.
Mm.
That it kind of shut down.
I mean, listen, COVID is a serious thing. But have you heard of this new monkeypox? You heard of that one?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's disgusting.
Dude, like chicken pox wasn't bad. We got monkeypox now. What's next? Lion pox, cat pox, dog pox? What's next? Here's my theory. Do you think someone is making these viruses or something like that?
Maybe.
Maybe the governments are doing this to, kill the half of population. You don't need to do that. Just call Thanos. Just call fucking Thanos. Just call Thanos, all right? You don't need to slowly kill us, because that shit's gonna be painful. Dying because of corona or fucking monkeypox is gonna be painful. Just call Thanos. Call Thanos, man. And the Avengers will bring us back in 5 years.
Are you gonna be watching Contender Series?
100%, yeah. I love Contender Series.
Yeah, I'm on my summer break, so I get to.
Yeah, man, you're so lucky with the whole summer break thing. Since I
6
failed
weeks.
since I failed school, I gotta go take some tests again in September.
I'm actually really upset. I'm on holiday Usman Edwards weekend, so I miss it.
I'm not gonna miss anything.
Me and my dad were like, all right, let's wake up really early and stick on.
Usman. Well, we'll talk about that when it's time.
Soon.
But yeah, Patty Pimblett and Molly McCann, Meatball Molly and Patty Pimblett. Patty did the teabag though.
Got it.
He called it. He said, "I'm gonna do the teabag," and he did the teabag. All right. What's next for Patty? Who are we matching him up against? Give him some more rank.
I saw
Number 15.
that is. I saw. Who's number 15?
I don't know. Let's give him someone ranked. Someone ranked.
Who's 15 now?
I mean, let's do him and Conor McGregor. He's number 12. McGregor's number 12. Patty and Conor.
Yeah, proper 12.
Yeah, proper 12 now. No,
let's not do that.
I'm serious. Let's do Conor and Patty. I mean, Patty's a big star now, and he deserves a ranked opponent. And Conor is number 12. It makes sense. And
Conor won't return to 155.
let's do it at 170. Let's do it at 170. Let's do it at welterweight. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but let's do it at welterweight. Patty and Conor. Co-main event: Antonina Shevchenko and Molly McCann. How about that? I mean, that's not a good fight, but it doesn't make much sense. But two superstars. I mean, Paddy's a superstar now, to be honest with you. I mean, he signed a deal with Barstool, and he had Dave Portnoy at his fight. And dude, the whole fucking arena, Molly and Patty, they shook the entire arena because main event, prelims was all decisions except one. The fight card before that, the previous London card had more finishes. It was more exciting. So great fights, great. I enjoyed the fights, to be honest. I mean, even though they went to decisions, I liked it. I like fights, unless you're talking. Yeah, unless they're women fighting. I'm just joking. I'm not a sexist. I'm not a misogynist. I'm none of that. I mean, listen, you might have a shitty day. You might have the worst day of your life, but every day is a good day to piss off a feminist. And if you're a feminist and watching this, fuck you. I fucking hate you guys. Fucking hate feminists.
I've just had breaking news. Jimmy Manuwa will return to MMA.
Against who?
Did you hear what he done to Rakic?
Yeah, I heard about that.
He's coming back. I
How
don't
old
know
is
against
he?
who.
How old is he?
He has to be near 40.
Yeah, near 40, I guess. But yeah, why did he sucker punch Rakic?
Because he said ages ago, Rakitic took the mick out of him on social media, and he's like, "Give us the same energy, I'll slap you when I see you in public," and he done it.
So Jimmy Gamebred Manuel is back. Did you get the reference or no? Jimmy Gamebred Manuel.
Yeah, because he sucker punches.
Yeah. All right. So
Jimmy
he said
Manuel believes he will. After he was at the fight and he got persuaded to come back.
All right, and what did Rakic call him? He said, "Mr. Still Sleep." Mr. Still Sleep. That's a good joke, to be honest. That's a good joke. All right. So, all right, we got 2 minutes left. Enough talk about UFC London. It was a great card. It was an awesome card. We're gonna stop recording right now, and I'm gonna call you again. And we're going to talk about next fight card, 277, and break it down for you guys. All right. See you in 2 seconds, Alistani.